All right, so today's video is on glazing. Glazing is after you've made a piece of ceramics, you've let it dry, you fired it for the first time, it's called bisque, then you paint it with glaze. And the glaze is actually pulverized glass and colorants, and when it melts, it puts pretty nice shiny colors on the outside. So there's lots of little steps to glazing, but one of the most important things is that glaze needs to be stirred up before you use it. If you grab a bottle of glaze, and I go to use this, the glaze, the glass that's in it has settled to the bottom and the water has gone to the top. So you take your brush, you dip it in there, and you paint with it, and you're painting water and you're not painting glaze. In this classroom we have two kinds of glazes. We have low fire glazes here. They melt at about 1800 degrees. And on the other side of the classroom there's high fire, and during this video I'll explain both of them. Right now I just want to talk to you about stirring up glazes. Lots of ways to stir it up. With these bottles, my favorite way is to grab it. My hand's big enough. I just take it like this and shake it. If your hand's too small, take it like this and shake it. What you never want to do is take it like this and shake it. The low fire glazes on this side of the room are used for decorative pieces. Your seating chart, rack marker, and anything that's just decorative. You want to look pretty. Gives you a lot more options in terms of colors. On the other side of the room, the high fire glazes are used when you want to use it to eat out of, like plates or bowls or mugs or things like that. So those are the two kinds of glazes we have in this classroom, and I'm now going to explain to you how to glaze. All right, so glazing is really pretty simple. It's painting. When you use the small containers here, you're going to dip it with a brush and paint it. If you use the big container, you might pour a little in the cap and then paint it. When you get to the other side of the room, you have the option of actually dipping it. That's the best way to glaze something because you put your whole piece of ceramics into glaze once and then pull it out. On this side of the room, you can also pour the inside of things and then pour those back out. And by pouring and pouring it out, once again, you get the most even coat. Painting gets the glaze on, and it works, but you have to be careful to make sure you do at least 2 coats so the glaze is thick enough so when it melts, it's glass and not just colorant.